Juan-o's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. What up, though, y'all? How y'all living? Now, I know a lot of y'all didn't heard this story about the couple of people getting stabbed at a pool party and whatnot. And stuff like this kind of bothers me, but it happens a lot, and it can be avoided. You know, I got into it with a friend of mine over some of this nature, you know, and the bottom line is when you see people start acting funny, it's time to leave. And when you get the opportunity after some stuff pop off to break off, you should. All that I'm trying to defend my cousin, all of this, they wrong, and trying to play Super Save a Hoe or Powerpuff Girl, that shit over with. You know, men end up dying and going to jail over stuff like this. But let's get into it. Let's just see a little bit. Now look, that's the son and that's the mama right there. And this alleged baby girl with her weave pulled out over there is one of the chicks that might have gotten stabbed. Now, what's for sure about this story is all of these people know each other. The dude who did the stabbing and the dude who got killed was taking shots together earlier that night. Now, why he had his mama at this pool party, I don't know. Why any of these people thought it was a good idea to go to a basically above the ground kiddie pool in the middle of the hood, I do not know. I mean, you should be able to go and party wherever you want to, but then at the same time, depending on where you going to party at and the price and the availability of that, no telling what you may run into. Now, this guy was on the internet telling, the one that lost his life, was on the internet telling everybody to pull up. Like, we grown out here. Even if you 22, 23, like, your life gotta have more value than that. And then fights happen. This type of stuff happen. After the first couple blows is exchanged, why you gotta keep egging it on? Why is it not time to leave? Now, I get it, you get in your feelings and stuff like that, but this is how life is lost. Now just look how many men it took to break that up. And they still trying to get with her. Still trying to beat on the mama. And from my understanding, you can see the mama the mama has been battered. But you can see some of these other ladies is beyond belligerent. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess at a party, people get that way.
Who are we? First of all, today's news on today's news on the east side. Look at me.
Man, it was all funny before somebody lost their life. It was all time to record before somebody lost their life. And that's why I gotta watch when people get into trouble and they call me. This ain't the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? You liable to come through there to help somebody with a situation that they got themselves in. And then they record it and they giving statements. And this is why guys like me gotta stay out of that type of stuff. You gotta stay out. It's time to go home. You don't want to be witness number one, victim number two. Or you might mess around and be a witness and a victim. Or worse. Or the one going to jail. Because there's so much camera footage of this incident. And make no mistake about it, dog wasn't supposed to be there from what I'm understanding. Which is even crazier because y'all knew he wasn't supposed to be there and he was on probation and y'all was recording. That's crazy within itself. I'm always a start at step one type of guy. This should have never happened if everybody did what they were supposed to do in the first place. Let that soak over. And all of you people talking about some, I love my kids and this, that, or whatever, and you get to a point where a fight has been broken up and no life is lost and you hanging around, you an idiot. You an idiot. And anybody getting involved in some BS and they calling you to get over there before they call the police, they ain't got no love for you or themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of, I don't know, man. I don't know. We need to grow up out here. Me personally, I seen enough life lost to know better. That's just all I got to say about that. We out. And that's when the stabbing started.
I promise I'm
A lot of people had a lot to say. Some people said he was fighting for his mother who was being jumped by the young ladies, while some people did not buy that excuse. This message reads, I was there, the boy hit a girl first because the girl was on some drunk starting with his ma. In nobody defense, the guy tried to avoid it from the jump. He not wrong. She further said, yeah, the girl was drunk, she kept bumping into his ma and all he said was, you okay, and kinda moved the girl away from his ma. The girl jump of tip instantly, ran up on his mama, swung and missed. This man was not having any of that.
right. I see a lot of y'all got a whole lot of dick shit to say, right?